Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Martina Lily and today we are putting all four of the new Danessa Myricks Lowlighters to the test. I was lucky enough to get all of the shades. So you know I've done swatches for you guys and we're gonna see how these perform on the face. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you guys. If it does, go ahead and do the YouTube things, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. All right friends, before we get into swatches and zoom in and put these to the test, just quickly, here's the details. So this is Danessa Myricks' latest release to her Yummy Skin line. So she released 4 of these lowlighters and they are in the exact same kind of compact and shape as the Yummy Skin blush balms if you've tried them. Now, one of the big things about the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin line is that it has Upsolate technology in it, which is really good for keeping oils at bay throughout the day, but like not dehydrating your skin. She has quite a few products in this Yummy Skin line now. And clearly it's a popular one for her because she does keep adding products, but also just personally, I have really enjoyed all of the, well, apart from 2 Yummy Skin products, but all of the Upsolate ones that come in this packaging, I have personally loved. Now, I was incredibly lucky to be gifted all 4 of these shades from actually Bedazzled here in Australia. So Bedazzled is this company right here. I actually spoke about them in my live the other day talking about new makeup releases. We had a big discussion on the live about these lowlighters and I mentioned on that live that I actually purchased all of my Danessa Myricks products from Bedazzled because they are an Australian small business, but honestly I purchased from them because they get the Danessa Myricks releases the same day as the US, which for Australia is a big deal. You know, super fast shipping, great prices, they have discounts on their website all the time, blah blah blah. And they actually saw that and reached out to me and asked if they could send these to me as a gift for talking about them on the live. So this is not a sponsorship in any way, shape or form. They are not asking me to even mention them in this. It was a thank you for talking about them in a previous video. But I just wanted to shout them out because they are a wonderful company. They've always been so lovely to deal with and they will be linked down below. The link Bedazzled is not an affiliate link. I make no money if you shop through them at all, but I do encourage it just because it's an Australian small owned business. So if you're in Australia, it's great to support us, our local Aussies, if you will. All of the other links though, so I will link everything on my face today, including the lowlighters. The other links will all be affiliated aside from Bedazzled as long as there's an affiliate, like if they're in my affiliate program. So thank you if you use them. Now these are 25 USD or 42 Australian dollars and then depending on your currency from there. Like I said, 4 shades. I will show you the shades in the swatches, but they have a great shade range just like you expect Danessa Myricks to have. And it's basically a new generation of tinted, light reflecting balm to powder skin transforming illuminators that blur and add a soft lit from within glow all over face. And basically it is a blurring balm powder flush, so you can use this on the eyes, lips and cheeks, and it has that Upsolate technology in it to create a soft focused effect to blur pores and fine lines. So we will put these to the test though and see how that goes. All right, what we're going to do now is swipe into swatches of these 4 shades and then we're going to zoom in and put them to the test. I will have timestamps in case you're really interested in certain parts. Let's get into it. So you guys are zoomed in nice and close. And what I thought I would do is I'm going to use these deeper shades as bronzers because she does say you can use them that way as well. And then these ones is like highlighters and blushes and that kind of a thing. Or like blush toppers as she's got on the description. So you can use it literally, they're true to Danessa Myricks form, they are a very versatile product. As a side note, the Danessa Myricks Cross My Kit Coat brush sets are now live. They were live a couple of days ago. I put them on my community tab. Yes, I bought the big one. I wasn't going to. It was so expensive, but I just love brushes and I love Danessa and I really wanted to try them. I've also wanted to try my Kitco for a long time. So I just bought the big one and I'm just ignoring my wallet when it's on speaking terms right now. But I will do a review as well when I get those. So I'm going to use primer. I have the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm, which is one of the first products she released. Like, I like it. You can see I've hit pan. This is really, really good if you're in a humid climate or you have oily skin. It really does keep your oils at bay. But I also really like this one. This is the Water Powder Serum Primer and mattifying and priming face serum. And I also really, really enjoy this one as well. So I'm just going to use this one. And again, it really does do a great job at keeping the oils at bay. So I'm just going to use this to prime the whole face. You could probably use, actually, I might even put a little bit of the other one through the T-zone just because that one does blur the pores as well. I like this one because it feels very fresh on the skin, just as a side note. And yeah, it really does, like I said, keep those oils at bay. And then I just take a really small amount of this balm right here and put it on my ring fingers, and then I just press that through here. And I also find this really helps my smile lines from not creasing as well. And you don't need a lot. Now, if you have really, really oily skin, you could put that on your whole face. She also has different shades in these that you can use as like foundation and stuff as well. But I don't think I would like it as a foundation. I also don't have a Danessa Myricks foundation, just FYI, because I haven't got one from her yet or tried one from her yet that I quite like. So yeah. All right, I am going to put some of my Rephr Eye Balm on. This is the product I'm currently testing as well, but so far I've really come to like it. So just going to quickly put some Bobbi Brown under eye corrector on. Before I use foundation, I'm actually going to take this one, which is off the grid right here. And I'm going to use this as a bronzer for underneath my foundation is what I'm trying to spit out. So I'm just going to take this Sigma soft angled cheek brush and just go straight into it because that's what she recommends. And it's going to look too deep, but it's fine because I will blend it in a second, but I'm just going to use this to do it. And it's going to go, foundation's going to go over the top of it, so it'll be fine. Now, I think if you have a deep skin tone, this is going to be quite nice, or a medium skin tone, but see how sheer it also buffs out? So, you know, I wouldn't put this over foundation. It's going to be way too dark and muddy looking, but I think under foundation will add a nice bit of a, you know, like underpainting shade, if you will. I know I look crazy, don't worry. But I will say, it adds a nice glow, but it really doesn't add any texture. It really doesn't. It's actually quite nice. There you go. I actually don't mind that. I have a new foundation that I really want to try. So this is the Ilia Blur Stick in shade 4. I literally got it yesterday and I just really want to try this, so I figured we'd just do it in this video. So that's it there. This is not going to be a review. I'm just going to literally try it. So this is my Rephr brush. I'll just softly blend all of this in. Very first thoughts is I actually really like that stick foundation so far. I'm just going to quickly pop some concealer and I'm going to use my Rephr one that I'm currently testing. 03 is the shade. I've really been liking this, but I will do a review on it because I've really been liking this. See what I mean? This concealer looks really good. I'm going to set my under eyes with my Make powder, and then I have a Danessa Myricks powder to set with the rest of my face. I just thought I'd bring you on the journey of doing all of my makeup together, and so you can just see how I would incorporate these products. I have used one of them as a highlighter already, so I know my thoughts on that because I couldn't help myself. But I haven't tested them in all the other ways yet. But I already know how I feel about it as a highlighter. So I actually have the Danessa Myricks Evolution powder for the rest of my face, and I'm going to take it with a BKN17. And I really like this setting powder, especially if you have oily skin. It sets and forgets. It's very much like the Oma Beauty Trip and Smooth powder, if you will. But yeah, if you have oily skin or in a hot climate and just need your makeup to, or even in a winter climate, but you just need your makeup to stay, this powder will make your makeup stay. And it will blow you. Like, can you see how blurred I look? Oof. I think that bronzer underneath too did a really nice job of just a very subtle shade, don't you guys think? Maybe just me. What I think we will do now is let's take this one. So this one is Incognito, and I'm gonna risk the biscuit and use this as a cream bronzer, but I'm gonna take it with a sponge, not a brush, just because I have powder on my face. And the reason why I feel like I can do this over powder is because this is a cream to powder formula. Now this might look a little crazy, but we're just gonna see how it goes. Might be a little bit too warm. It might be too goldy. What I might do is actually mix a touch of this one and a touch of the goldy one. Actually, let's just stick with the gold shade just in case you are wondering if you can use it like this. And you're my shade. I don't want you to have to buy two shades. And then what you can do is just use a clean side of your sponge to really like melt it in. Actually doesn't look too bad. If you like a glowy, if you like the Tower 28 Bronzino, it's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. It doesn't look too bad. Shall we try a brush for argument's sake? Let's just do it. Let's try the Sonia G Buffer, Smooth Buffer. And I'm using such a light hand right now, you guys. I actually like it with the Smooth Buffer more. There you go. She does say on the website to use a brush, so I can confirm a brush is better. It's actually really quite pretty. All right, I'm not mad. What I'm gonna quickly do is go do my brows, and then we'll come back and carry on, but so far I'm actually really enjoying that as a bronzer, so there you go. Not bad. We have brows, and I did just use a little bit of Rare Beauty eye primer for my lids, because I am just gonna put a touch of this on my lids. I'm trying to work out what I want to do. I think I'm actually going to mix these two together. So I think I'm going to put low key, or should I just put low key on? Actually, I'm just going to put low key on because I just want a subtle little color here. So I've used the Rare Beauty eye primer. This is a Rephr 33, and I'm just going to use this as literally a one and done. I've been loving a one and done this week or this past week, because when I tell you I have been so busy with my real work. My goodness. Oh, that's pretty. Be interesting to see once these have set down how, if it creases, just because of that upslate technology. You know, it's supposed to like powder down. It's pretty. That's pretty as like a real subtle sheen. Like that glazed lid. We'll see how that goes. If it's gonna crease, it'll crease quick, trust me, with my eyes. Just gonna put a little bit of Bobbi Brown Fog on the top waterline. Just some Hourglass mascara. It's not creasing yet. It's doing a pretty good job there. Almost feels dry. That's a pretty color though, isn't it? Oh, I like that color. That's looking nice. Like, I haven't put any other bronzer on either, you guys. This is just how it's looking. I actually think that's looking really pretty and just quite soft and natural. Maybe that's just me. I'm going to use the pink one, Unbothered, as my highlighter. So I'm just going to take it with my sponge because that's how I always apply it. And I did this yesterday. It was very pretty. See that subtle? Oh. That's nice and subtle. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. That is gorgeous. Now you can use these as a blush topper, which I think you can see this and this as a blush topper. I can see it, like if you've got it. If you've been around here, I hate, and when I say hate, I mean I hate a blush, like a sparkly blush like that, or not sparkly, but a metallic-y glowy blush like that. It is not for me, okay? It is not for me at all, period. So I'm just going to take my Blooming Romance, and I think I'll just put a touch of I might actually do a mixture. I might mix this pomade with this pomade, so it's a mix of Dreamy and Desire. And I'm just going to use this Rephr 37 and just literally like mix them together, which if you haven't used your Blooming Romance for a blush palette yet, what are you doing? Because they Upslide pomades make such good blushes, truly. See that? Oh yeah. And then I'm just going to take a Rephr 5 and I'll take the exact same shades but the mattes in here. That's pretty. Touch of Charlotte setting spray. Truly, I feel like this is looking so pretty, and I really like this as a highlighter. I thought these were going to be way too dark for my skin tone, but you can just see it really is nice and subtle with just a soft tint of pink. I really like it, and I really like this on the eyes. And now this is pretty much dried down. I don't think it's going to crease. Don't you think that? I really think this all looks so nice, even as a bronzer. I'm shocked that I like this as a bronzer. I don't normally like a glowy bronzer either, so I'm shocked that I like it like that. All right, let me quickly do lips. We're going to take Hourglass Exposed. And then this is Rabanne, what is this called? 117. It's their new like satin lipsticks, and it's amazing, you guys. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Incredible. Incredible. Don't sleep on these. Yesterday my mum gave me this. This is one of the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm. She got the shade Medium Deep, and bless her, I actually had been wanting one of these. The packaging's amazing. And she bought it and she didn't realize it was plumping, and she cannot stand plumping. And she's like, do you want this? It hurts my lips. So I was like, absolutely, because I've been wanting one of these and I love it. Now it plumps, and it is like not a full spicy plump, but it's like a spicy icy plump. It's completely fine for me. I quite enjoy a plump, but if you don't get it. But I really like it, look. I personally feel like this has come together really nice. All right, let's zoom out and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on these lowlighters. All right, my friends, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I personally am loving how this entire look has come together, truly. I'm so impressed. This is a very natural, fuss-free look for me, okay? Like this was pretty much as simple as it's gonna get for me personally. These products have exceeded my expectations by a lot. So I was always gonna pick these up, and this isn't because Beaudazzled sent them to me for free, truly, because this was no strings attached. Like I said, I don't make any affiliate money from the account or anything. I was actually gonna buy these with my own money anyway. So if I had spent my own money on these, I would be like really, really pleasantly stoked. I really would. And here's the reasons why. One, I never in a million years would have thought I would have liked these as bronzers, ever. It's not my vibe. But this looks so blurry, but juiced up and healthy and natural on the skin, and is set down. I truly am impressed, and I'm surprised that I like it. I really am. I know it looks really glowy in here, but I feel like you can even just tell on the face it's settled down and dried down where it really hasn't added any texture to my skin, but it looks healthy. Like, especially for those of you that are going into summer or spring, or like me in winter here in Australia, because we're going into winter. I actually like my skin to look glowy. That's my time to capitalize, because our summers are too humid. It's like the makeup will just melt off your face. You don't need to add any glow. It's going to be there, trust me. So this is my time where I like to use the glow. And I just feel like I look like I'm a bit like I'm on vacay or something. I really do. I knew I would like these as a highlighter, to be honest, just because I love the formula of this Yummy Skin line. Like, this is already a formula I like, and they haven't disappointed. They look so natural, and again, it's a cream on the skin. It melts in like that. It doesn't lift any products underneath, but it dries down to a powder because it is that cream to powder formula. And I just adore it. I think it's gorgeous. Even on the eyes, I'm so impressed. Like, it hasn't creased yet. I think it will crease ever so slightly, but not dramatically, because it has dried down to a powder. But I just even feel like on the eyes is like a fuss-free, just one and done. I personally think this looks lovely. Like, I really do. So overall, these have really impressed me, especially because they're just so thin and lightweight and undetectable on the skin, but truly stunning. So yeah, I think if this is your vibe, or you vibe with like my makeup style, I don't think you'd be disappointed if these are a product that you're eyeing off. I really don't. Everyone's value of $1 is different, but this is like, it's like Danessa has done it again. You know what I mean? Like, she has nailed it. These are incredible in my mind. Now, it's just my personal opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. Watch some other reviews. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked. I'm especially stoked at the versatility of these, because I thought I was only going to use them as a highlighter. But yeah. All right, that's my 2 little cents. Let me know what your thoughts are. Have you already picked these up? What do you think? Or are you eyeing them off? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys are feeling on these products. If you've made it this far, you know you're an absolute legend. Thank you so, so much. And an extra special shout out to my absolute legends. Thank you so, so much. And all my other members for supporting my channel here. I truly appreciate it. And I hope you have the most amazing day, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you next time. Bye.